Hello guys and welcome back. Today let's talk about the PAX East 2019 schedule being released for the event that is a little over a month away, and what Gearbox's confirmed main stage attendance means for Borderlands 3. Before we get into that, the logo for today's thumbnail was made by Mental Mars, link to his website down below, so be sure to check that out. And follow me on Twitter at Hayder for updates on future videos and all things Borderlands. So with that, let's get right into it. Okay, so yesterday at the time of recording, February 28, the official PAX East schedule was posted, and a tweet was made by the official PAX Twitter account which said, quote, "The PAX East schedule and Expo Hall map are live. There's tons of great content this year, including panels by Gearbox, Justin Roiland, and Giant Bomb, just to name a few. View the map in the PAX mobile app and check out the full schedule here." So obviously it's cool to hear them mention Gearbox as the first name. And when we actually go and click on the schedule, we see that the first day of PAX East, March 28, Gearbox has a presentation at the main stage theater from 2 to 3 p.m. for their local time. And the description of the event reads, quote, "This is your opportunity to get a behind-the-scenes look at Gearbox Software and Gearbox Publishing, along with the latest news and updates from the makers of Borderlands, Battleborn, Brothers in Arms, and more. We will have never-before-seen reveals, exclusives, and surprises, so don't miss out." Which, before I get into anything else, is crazy that we're finally getting anything like this from Gearbox, because it's been such a long time that we've really gotten something the community has been this excited about. But let me mention one more tweet before we break all of this down. So Randy Pitchford made a post sharing his thoughts on PAX East, saying, quote, "A bunch of us will be there. We have a number of exciting things to share. I've had to miss PAX East and West for over a year, so I'm very excited to return," end quote. So let's break all this down. So we have more confirmation from the CEO of Take-Two that the highly anticipated unannounced title from one of 2K's biggest franchises is still coming this year. And you might be wondering how that relates to this. Well, this game has always been rumored to be Borderlands 3. And now hearing the CEO of Take-Two say this, we don't expect any more delays, and that Borderlands 3 is set to be released sometime in fiscal 2020, which is a little bit different from our traditional year. Fiscal 2020 for them is between April 1st of 2019 and March 31st of 2020. So for the most part, Gearbox has to release sometime in this if the unannounced game is Borderlands 3, which it probably is. So moving on to the event itself, the part everyone has gravitated towards is the never before seen reveals, which has everyone of course thinking Borderlands 3. Randy did respond to a fan on Twitter a little after this original post, saying they are still working on a Brothers in Arms game, but they have nothing to show at this point, which scratches showing anything new for Brothers in Arms. Battleborn sequel is also very unlikely anytime soon, just to the response and commercial success of that game. We do know Gearbox was working on that Project 1v1, their card game first-person shooter, but I doubt they'd make this big of an event a main stage just for that game. Let's just for the most part say Gearbox is talking about Borderlands 3. We know that they are working on Borderlands 3. It's one of the few things that they have confirmed that 90% of the studio was working on Borderlands 3 at one point. Then on top of that, let's talk about Randy Pitchford's tweet where he talks about a bunch of people from Gearbox being there, that this is a big deal to them, and that they have a number of exciting things to share. Knowing Randy Pitchford, he kind of goes back and forth on whether what is exciting to him is exciting to us for a lot of this, but it does line up with the rumors we've been hearing about the Borderlands 1 remaster, which has leaked multiple times. I've covered it a ton on this channel, and we still haven't gotten any official word from Gearbox. So a lot of people from the community are piecing together that this could actually be a really perfect release strategy for Gearbox to make when announcing Borderlands 3. If on this stage they show off Borderlands 3 and give a release for fall 2019, so we still will have a little bit of a wait from reveal to release, but while we wait, we are immediately given the Borderlands 1 remaster that's available right after basically the event or within a few weeks of the event to play until then, which would be a great idea. It could get the community back into Borderlands 1 because a lot of people did miss out on it because it was only PS3, Xbox 360, and get people back invested into the characters. Then in the fall, we get Borderlands 3. Let me say though that we have been let down in the past before with these events, mostly the Game Awards, but we have never been given as much Gearbox confirmation as we have now. We know Gearbox is having an event, we know Randy Pitchford is going, we know that Take-Two still says this game is on track to be released sometime soon. We know Gearbox always goes for a fall release, so a lot of this is just lining up. It seems too perfect for Gearbox to miss out on. For me personally, I finally think Borderlands 3 has to be coming out, or at least revealed, and I think we will see it in a month at PAX East. So that's where I'm going to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I still have a big news roundup coming out somewhat soon, but it's been hectic trying to fit in all this new information that's been coming out. So until then, like and share this video, subscribe to the channel for all things Borderlands, and I will see you guys in the next one.